Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Daris. Tonight I'll talk about this house support homeschooling. Yeah. Now more and more parents are choosing to move their children's school home, or what we often call homeschooling, whether it's individual or group homeschooling. And their parents have some reason why parents do this. Here are some reasons why parents are turning to homeschooling. Yeah. First, parents want to be involved directly in the education of their children. The advantage is that by homeschooling, parents will easily monitor their children's development and have more valuable time spent with their children. Second, parents have their own understanding of children education. They may feel that formal schooling is not making their children's talents and interests properly developed and handled. So, with homeschooling, parents have more opportunities to compile their own curriculum according to the individual needs of their children, as well as run program according to their children's talents and interests. Yeah. Third, homeschooling is more flexible. Yeah, yes, because we can arrange the homeschooling curriculum according to the children's interests and abilities. Of course, this becomes more flexible. We can give children more time to do and what they enjoy, and it can be adapted to the learning style of each child. Homeschooling allows children to find and explore what they enjoy. Fourth, about moral and religious, the reason the lack of time for religious studies as well as the lack of emphasis and firmness on moral issues are also consideration for why parents choose the homeschool. And the fifth, parent dissatisfaction with the curriculum and educational methods in formal school. Many parents regret the formal school education methods aren't appropriate for their children, whether it's the curriculum, the way teacher teach in class, as well as the children's social environment while at school. There are some parents who have a history of formal schooling that is bad enough to make it traumatic in itself. So they decide to keep their children away from this formal school. And the last reason, uh, the sixth reason for work, some artists or celebrities who have high flying hours, of course, have little time to enjoy formal school due to the tight time for their work. Many of them then switch to homeschooling. And this house support homeschooling. There are some points about homeschooling is often the best option for catering for the needs of exceptional or disabled students. Yeah, classroom based education must by necessity cater for the needs of the group as a whole, which leaves those the very bright unchallenged and those with special needs falling behind and unsupported. The state, the state often takes years to recognize the needs of students, and they lose years of education in the process. In addition, even if those needs are identified, special schools are defined and stigmatized for many students with identifiable problems that affect their capacity to learn within mainstream schooling. But isn't safer enough to merit a place within the special needs sector. Homeschooling can benefit such students by shaping the learning environment to cater for their needs by being flexible to adapt. And second, parents should be permitted to homeschool their children provided they register the fact and submit. Yeah. Parents who take their children out of school or choose to homeschooling to the apprehension over the quality of state education should be entitled to do so. Private the child is better off as a result. To ensure they are not neglected, parents hoping to homeschool must put register the fact they are homeschooling their child and submit to regular state inspection of the child progress. If the child is deemed to be falling behind his age group, the parent may be forced to return the child to school. The parents will be given standard of teaching that they must adhere to before the inspection occurs, and the standards should be sufficiently flexible to reflect children learn at different speeds, and that not all children development reflect fairly on their te- on their teacher. And third, homeschooling allows for the accommodation of faith practice. And that's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.